2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. So standing in, Matt Adams. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's disappointing right there. You figure you should get at least one more shot at the cycle before this one's through.
Matt Holliday ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Suarez has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Boy, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
Stepping in now, Johnny Peralta. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. And that dinger puts him 2 short of the 200 mark for his career.
Yeah, and you know, some guys will lie to you and tell you that they're just out there playing day by day, not thinking about any of those particular milestones. They just want to get a W for the team. But the truth is, you do know when you're approaching those milestones, even the minor ones. He's keenly aware of how many home runs he's got, Matt.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. That look says it all in the third base dugout. Oh, diving stop by Votto. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Scott Schebler is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside. But, you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Dilson Herrera will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Kevius Sampson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yadier Molina stands in. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Standing in now, Carlos Martinez. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Jed Jerko stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Now a ball lined to the left side. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
This one's flared toward left center. Jerko onto the grass. 1 away.
Third baseman number 7.
A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Set to deliver on 2-1. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Lance Lynn will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Joey Votto will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Back-to-back walks now by 2 different pitchers. The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. We'll see how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Adam Duvall stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Lynn comes set. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Jerko has it to second for 1.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Devin Mesoraco steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Right side hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, apparently they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or 2, they could really make this interesting.
Zach Cozart will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback? Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 3-1 now.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
First baseman, number 32.
Striding into the box, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To 2-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Cozart for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in, Johnny Peralta. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
In there, a base hit.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. Now both runners are breaking, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Leading off the inning, Scott Schebler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Piscotty racing back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Jordan Walden will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just hung in there on that one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Third baseman
Eugenio Suarez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
And you can look no further than to the 5th inning to see where this game changed. A huge rally there put them well on their path to this victory.
And the Cardinals' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Johnny Peralta. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Carlos Martinez struck out 15 overall with the win, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 10-5. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-0. The Milwaukee Brewers got 18 hits as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 5-4. Freddie Freeman went deep twice as the Braves downed the Marlins 3-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Jaime Garcia, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty. In his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play .750 ball at home, .500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an .800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy to look out for is Brandon Phillips. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
First baseman number 19.
Joey Votto takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Reds leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he was a bit wild. Ended up walking 4 guys. Hopefully he can find the strike zone, be a little better here in this one.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Rendell Grichuk will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
This one's flared toward left center. Schebler comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great, actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands, and most important, he does not make mental mistakes out in the field.
Ready on 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Schebler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards leave 1 after 1, no score. Zach Cozart will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Brandon Phillips will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Holliday will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back at the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Suarez is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8, catcher.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 for the Redbirds here. Tucker Barnhart is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hot shot to third. Peralta's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th, catcher, Brandon Finnegan.
Into the box, Brandon Finnegan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And folks, there is not a left-hander alive that likes this pitch. I mean, look at that. A slider breaking sharply away on the outside part of the plate. That is just perfect location.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Jaime Garcia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Number 36 stands in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. On the ground to third. Suarez comes up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Number 41 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're up. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Striding into the box, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score. Adam Duvall stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces them to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Standing in now, Zach Kozart. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Scorch to third. Right to Peralta. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 4.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Smoke toward third. Peralta's up with it. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Matt Carpenter is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Matt Holliday stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
As far as pitchers go, it seems like you're never far away from working out of danger if you've got that good sinking fastball. Here he's going to start this pitch right in the strike zone and then let it bear straight down. And at the plate, it's tough to do anything with it but hit it on the ground.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Fifth inning. Scott Schebler heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no shot for Holliday. It's a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Calling for it, Grichuk, 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Brandon Finnegan.
Stepping in, Brandon Finnegan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Yadier Molina is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Payoff pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The pitcher, Jaime Garcia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Into the box, number 36. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home, and they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Billy Hamilton will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez steps into the box. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this one misses Devato as he'll reach. It's ball 4. Adam Duvall will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied 1-1. Randall Grichuk will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Schebler will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Zach Cozart will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Phillips. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up, underhanded flip, and he's retired here, 1 away. Scott Schebler digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carpenter. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hit hard to short. Cozart has it. One away.
He's out. Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Moss.
One away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
In now, Johnny Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's what you do against a sinker baller. If that ball's fading away, go right back up the middle with it. He just bounces this one right into center field.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Stephen Piscotty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Shoots this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Ollendorf will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ivan De Jesus Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Rendell Grichuk stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Into the box now, number 41. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. J.J. Hoover will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Matt Carpenter will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Matt Holliday gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Zach Duke will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 6, center fielder
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And another foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Third baseman number 7,
Eugenio Suarez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Number 41 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Into the box, Joey Votto. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They trail 6-1. Raisel Iglesias is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Chopped at the plate. Barnhart scoops it up, and a rather easy first out.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Hit to short. Fielded by Cozart. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Catcher, Zach Duke.
Jed Jerko has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They lead it 6-1. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Adam Duvall will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Zach Cozart digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these guys continue to play good baseball. Good fundamental baseball. And they finish off the 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cards.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Ground ball left side. Peralta's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'm definitely pretty excited about seeing Addison Russell play. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Holiday is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing. Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Number 36 will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Stephen Piscotty will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Matt Carpenter will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Fowler, still going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not. If there's 2 away, most likely he scores easily. Instead, they have to wind up holding him at third base. I got to tell you, if that were me standing on second base right now, I'd be saying, yo, where's my RBI?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
On the ground to the left side. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
You're pretty lucky here just to get an out on this play. It's going to cost them a run, but that's a nice pickup and a tough, hurried throw to at least get the out at first base.
Stepping in now, Johnny Peralta. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tapped out in front of home. Schwarber scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Kyle Schwarber will stand in, hoping to get things turned.